and all of you. I am a psychic tarot card reader, and my name is Traci Moon. I'm going to help do a search for Ella Goodie. She's been missing from Lafayette, and this is what she looks like. So we are going to do a little tarot card reading. I'm just going to set this up here so you can see from above how I do this. And I've decided to use a couple of sigils. These are going to help us in finding her. So I just thought these are really beautiful cards. It's used in necromancy. I have some really great incense from the Arcdeva. So I have lit this in the background there, and a black candle. So I got a phone call about this missing mother. She has not returned home, and I wanted to just do a little tarot card reading to kind of see what we can find out. A little earlier I did research her birthday. She's the Queen of Pentacles, born on September 4th, and the man who got arrested, he is a King of Wands, born December 6th. So we'll be looking for, you know, her as the Queen of Pentacles and he as the King of Wands. So I'm using a very nice little golden tarot deck. I also have another deck I wanted to get out, which is my Left-Hand Path deck from Bill Duvendak and Asnath Mason. It would be kind of fun to read with different decks. Also, I have a timing deck I wanted to use. Which could maybe help in the location, maybe finding her at a certain time. And this is very out of print deck, but I've found that it's really accurate with timing. So I like to use this for my timing deck. Now, I'm going to just get on my specific YouTube here and see if I can read the comments as if they come in. Okay, so it's a little delayed on my computer. But if you have anything you want to chat or ask a question, then just hit me up in the chat room. Okay, so I guess we will just go ahead and start out there. And I wanted to, I did work with a lady a little bit earlier, and it got me very interested. So I wanted to just kind of have this on YouTube because taking screenshots, it was good and all, but I kind of want to get down to the facts behind what's going on with Ella Goodie. Like, I wanted to first ask the cards, you know, is Ella Goodie alive? I want to see. Alright, so I use the tarot to kind of just get in there and decipher, like, what's going on, like, where is she? I mean, she's definitely... I need one more card. Okay, So we have the King of Wands, which we were looking for. That's the man who got arrested. We don't know if he's the one, but it could be. It doesn't specifically say whether she is alive or dead in this spread. But we do get the Judgment card in the past here position. So, I mean, we're holding on. Alright. I mean, there's like some money that's been spent, right? So they may be able to track what purchases were made with, maybe she has a card or a wallet that's missing, and we can see like where's the last time she was spending some money. This is a nighttime card, the Hermit. So I'm saying there may be like a last night, I mean, you know, in the night, a last purchase at night. I am kind of tired, so bear with me, but I just wanted to, let me lay out the card a few times and, you know, just kind of let's do a general reading and see if there's any information that is coming up for Ella Goodie to help the authorities locate her as she's missing. They did find her car, so we want to see. I didn't read that much about what happened. I just was reading that she was a Lyft driver and had picked this guy up and went missing. She went missing. So let's see what, if Ella Goodie would like to come through and help give us some information maybe about where she's located or what we can do to find her. Alright, there's a little anxiety, worry. The Judgment card is here. Okay, so this card earlier was coming up quite a lot about a nurse or, you know, doctor, a nurse. I think these could be friends. Like maybe they know there's another woman born in, so that's air and fire, about this relationship. You know, maybe she was in a relationship. She's definitely bound and cannot see or breathe, so she may not know where she's at. It's a bondage card. Let me just see if you can see what I'm looking at. Okay, so this is like a counselor or a senior citizen or somebody being able to see at night. All right, there was a vehicle. This is the car. And this is also either a father or a man born in a water sign. Okay, so there's, you know, hoping, you know, holding on for justice, that there is something heavy going on, that, you know, it's weighing on the hearts of the people for the judgment, you know, to come through, that there's some worry here. Like her mother may be worried, or she as a mother, you know, also did have some children. Okay, so this is saying much about like just how devastated, that there's a big loss, a loss of the mother, you know, that they want to be able to have a new beginning or be able to know what's happening. This is in the wishes, dreams, desires. Okay, now we did get the Seven of Pentacles quite a few times the last time, and what I noticed about this card is that he does have a shovel and it is in the dirt. And I mean, it could represent that there's something buried. And that could be something to communicate to the lawyers, right? Because we have the communication and to the lawyers. So they may be able to use that kind of information about that there could be a buried body, perhaps. Okay. So when I get to a card like this, I usually just throw 3 on top to kind of see what's going on. So with the King of Wands, I do get the 5 of Swords, and, you know, fast acting, cutting the loss, walk away, but there is some sort of like bit that was holding on to the physical world, right? So it's like not exactly letting go. It says like cut the loss, walk away really fast, but there's something holding him back, him, the guy in jail. Let me just see if anybody asked any questions. No questions so far. Earlier we were trying to decide like where she's located. I guess we could use this as a map. We could say that this is like Dallas and this is going up towards Missouri up there, and you know, we could use our little bit of divination to see like if where she's located. Like if this is Dallas, then we would like want to see, you know, if she made it up through Dallas, like where is she located? If there's a place to be able to find where she's located. And I don't really work with this type of thing. Usually it's just tarot, but I really wanted to imagine that this is Dallas and see if there's a place where, you know, maybe it's concentrated as to where her body would be. And I guess I'll just kind of move it around, you know, like this would be out above Dallas. So is her body located out here somewhere? And it's going around. Is her body anywhere here? And I have this little board here. It says like if it goes at that angle, it's upside down. If it's going up and down, it's like yes. This could be maybe. This would be no, and then unknown, like that. So is her body around here anywhere? Because I know the guy was going up to Missouri. Okay. I mean, it's going kind of like up and down. It's almost like a yes. Is she by the Missouri? Where is Ella Goodie? Just kind of moving it around just to see, like, maybe probably wouldn't be in the city, but maybe. Okay, it says no. Okay. So, is there a way you could direct us to where she's at so that we know, so we could have an idea? Because I know the police are looking. I think that says unknown. Okay. Maybe it's down here. Is Ella here? Where's Ella Goodie? When I get close, I want it to go yes. So if I get close to where she's at, I want it to say yes. I'm not really a professional at this divination tool. Maybe more so with tarot. But I wanted to see if we could locate where her body would be if she was out there somewhere. Okay, it was going in a circle. Now it's going up and down, which that's what I was looking for, was the up down. Okay, so I wonder if we get closer, if it could pinpoint like where. Where's Ella? Is she here? Is she here somewhere? Is there like a little path? Okay. I mean, it's kind of a lot of a big area, you know. Could you be going around like that? Are my arms getting tired? It's sort of saying, I don't know. Well, let's just get back over here. So maybe here, maybe it was kind of going up and down a little bit here, but that's a lot of area to be covered. So let's see. Is the man in prison responsible for the disappearance of Ella Goodie? Is he responsible for this disappearance? I'm using my left-hand path deck. Just kind of want to get another deeper view. Okay. Okay. So earlier, the Nine of Pentacles, that's like a garden path. Like there's like a little path laid out. And funny that this was the area that the pentagram, this thing, whatever you call this. I'm so tired right now. It's like very early in the morning. This Nine of Pentacles, it could be a road here. I mean, maybe there's like a little mountain, or just like, I mean, I don't know what Texas really looks like to me. In my head it's flat, but you know, maybe there's like a little built up space here. This could be the area. The Five of Swords is like a very negative situation. I mean, in the environment, it's like, I really think this King of Wands, he had planned it. It has something up, you know, like the Judgment card is here, and the Three of Pentacles, which if you do look at these cards, they are saying, you know, like maybe they took some work, you know, to cover things up. There's the Judgment card. But what's going on? Like I really believe Ella's spirit is not gone. She might not be here on the physical plane, but I believe that she is still around. This is actually her. This is a Queen of Pentacles. So here she is, and here he is. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. That's what we were looking for, to identify her and him. So then we got the Judgment card with the Three of Pentacles. A very negative situation. They had just, you know, a bit of a relationship, you know, very close talking relationship. The Five of Wands, this is like worry and, you know, like a battle, a small fight perhaps. Okay. Okay, here we get the Seven of Pentacles again, which, this is like the other one, where the man is in the garden with the shovel, but do you see how I really think that she may be buried? I just have a feeling. And because it was like a worry, you know, like maybe she got hit first or something, but fell down, or, you know, needed some help. And the sun does represent anywhere south, so it could be also Texas, but since I mean, it could be Louisiana or Texas, but, you know, I'm saying definitely in the south, somewhere warm. These cards are really great, and I don't use them very often because it's definitely not a traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, which is fine because we're working on a different plane right now. Okay, the Queen of Swords keeps coming up an awful lot. It's like hurt or needing a nurse or a doctor, or, you know, having a need for someone to come in and help. The Ten of Cups, so it's like, I don't know if there was someone that could help her, or she was like, help me please. So, is there anybody who would like to ask a question, or is anybody out there? It's kind of hard to see the cards. I was just going to move this over and see if we could get a better look. I mean, it's a nice picture of the table, but I just wish we could zoom in a little bit. Plus, my computer is running a lot slower than this actual reading. Okay. Is there anything, if Ella's spirit is there anything she would like to tell us in regards to her justice? Like, what she would like to happen, or what she would like maybe to come through at my altar to say something. And through these cards, I'm just gonna put them here. Murmur and Boon. Can you help Ella manifest to let us know any specific details that could be in assistance to the authorities for helping her find her and what happened? There's lots of sadness and pain. One of the saddest decks in the whole, saddest cards in the whole deck. The Eight of Cups. You know, ready to take a new direction, like going to the next level. The Five of Pentacles is like she wants to help reveal where her grave is. I don't believe she's alive. Okay. So, again, we're just getting like a very negative situation. Very negative situation. Like, she is a mother, and I know that this is like the now. These cards are the now. Like, she's ready to take another direction. She's totally sad. She's a mother. This is the environment, the Princess of Pentacles. Like, being able to pay for something. Pay, like, she wants him to pay for what he's done to her. With the World Wide Web, we have lots of different avenues to be able to get this information. So hopefully that, you know, people are reaching out and trying to help communicate that about her resting place. You know, like maybe through the phone. Like the Prince of Wands is like the cell phone or communicating. This is all about communication. The Princess and Prince of Wands. The Four is about meditation or like a resting place, like meditation. It could be like a gathering of people meditating at the same time to focus on finding her, you know. Even though she may not be around, we can still talk to her and contact her energy field. I think she's actively communicating through dreams to people that she knows. So maybe there's a word that's coming through, or like a location or the name of something. Always very important to write those things down. Alright, so, I mean, we do have the Death card. I always look for the Three of Swords as a Death card, but this is like Death and Transformation. So there is something. I'm going to say, if this was Dallas, this would be the area outside of Dallas, in between here somewhere, because it just feels like somewhere in here. What do I know? She was a mother. You know, oh, Princess of Cups. That could be a child born in water. And you know, like family, like Three of Swords. That is a death. A separation. Separated from the child. Separated from her love, her passion. But the Three of Swords, like I said, we want to look for Three of Swords more so than the actual Death card. But when they show up in the same spread, this could be the CB lingo for her coming through to talk to us. Okay, so Three of Swords is the actual grave, like buried. I think the Princess of Cups is probably a child. Maybe her child, her daughter. The Lover's card, you know, it's just, that's pretty intense. Okay. Let's see what she wants to say. Let's see. if she could tell us any information. Like, she might not know where she is. She could have got blindsidedly hit or stabbed or shot. We don't know. But with the Three of Wands, that's usually having to do with weapons, right? Like a tattoo needle or a sword, fire, maybe a gunfire. Let's see, what does she want to tell us? Because I've already kind of been reading for about a couple hours, and but I just want to jump on the live and use this new deck, and just use these sigils to help bring about what we need to know to locate her. She's been missing now for a month. It's balance. Four of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Nine of Cups. Like, she was a happy person. Okay. Okay, the Tower says that that was an controllable circumstance. Like, she had no control. Like, it was something that was unexpected. Seven of Wands. Just look here. Yep, rope. I wonder if you can see that. Ooh, there. Okay. What does she want? I mean, she's hoping that, okay, like, I get, could be drugged or bondage, some sort of bound negative situation. These cards are just amazing. It's hard for me sometimes to interpret them, but I'll look and see what I think. It's like using the intuition. Like, there's a lot of energy out there that we can tap into to be able to identify, and overcome this challenge. Like, she might not, she's not the only one who's ever had a problem, but that, if we could overcome some of this, this battle that we're having, that's what she's kind of looking for. That this is also representing the fire signs, the Emperor, someone who's overlooking. It could be a controlling guy, who, that guy could have controlled something. The Ten of Pentacles is like, she wishes that she could just go home. I mean, I don't think that she can, but she wants to go home. Let's see. We could maybe do, to see what the court proceedings are going to find, is see if he's going to be guilty of this crime, and maybe he would admit to it, You could see what the court proceedings are going to come out for on the man who was arrested. How will the court proceedings come about? What is the verdict on him? He hasn't been there yet, but we're going to find out to see if he's going to be found guilty or not. Will he be found guilty and admit to the disappearance of Ella Goodie? There's Texas. Okay. It happened really fast. I think he took some money. And the communication card. The King of Pentacles. So, like, he was trying to get some money out of the deal. Like, maybe that's why he took the car. That's a lot of, it's an expensive thing to have. Maybe he was trying to get to point A to point B. The court proceedings. Let's see. Maybe I should resume this in the morning when I'm a little more awake. Let's see. The king is like a man born in an earth sign. It could be the bank. Like, maybe they could trace the bank card. Maybe he stole her wallet. That's a bank. And this is actual cash and money. Ace of Pentacles is money. And this is communication. So maybe there's like information on her phone, or if they could find her phone. I'm not really seeing what the court proceedings is going to come out to be.